that can be right. Ooh, crispy. What's up, Cindy? I'm early too. I had to get out of the house. I was going nuts. So hot. So I need desperately to get a cup of coffee. To cool off. Let's see if we're going to charge or we're going to doodle around all night. Let's see, there we go. Just trying to get my bag a little organized here. One good thing, it'll be nice and cool in the cemetery. Oh, got a flashlight. Ugh. Please hit the thumbs up. Hey, Tina. It is very appreciated. It's super hot here today. Tomorrow the weather's going to break again, which is good. Oh, I'm roasting. Oh, I missed the AC. Okay, we've got somebody coming down the street. We got a baby carriage. Are we going to make it? I don't know. We got like something. Let's see what's going on. Step on the gas. Don't get T-boned. Here we go. Hi, Cindy. Oh, it's blazing. Oh, sorry guys. I still had the Wi-Fi on. What the heck we got going on here? Oh, boy. Be right back. What's up, homie? This guy wants to square up. Man, it's like a supreme hood rat day today. Ooh, Man, it's like being home. I love it. I love it. Everybody wants to square up on you. I'm so glad I don't smoke right now because everybody's bumming cigarettes every day. You can get kids coming up to you. Got a cigarette on you? It's like, what are you, kid, 11 years old or something? And then you get a FU. Hello, Callie Mo. Oh, what a day to not have AC today. I am roasting. It's humid. It's hot. We got 101 degrees. Whoa. Hello, Kelly. Hi, Noreen. How are you? I don't know what 0 to. I don't know, honey. I don't care. It's too hot. I don't give. Last thing I care about today is baseball. Plus, the Orioles owner is such a dick. The owner's son. Immediate turnoff. Only the tough survive, honey. It's an AC-less world. Just imagine Phoenix in the old days. Right? Imagine trying to survive in Vegas or Phoenix or Yuma, Tucson without AC. Oh, it's gorgeous and hot as a $2 pistol, honey. Plus, I'm really mad. I'm really irritated today. Like one of the worst things happened to me today that's happened in a long time. So I'm still trying to get over that. I'm not paying $1,800 to have my AC repaired. So, right, I would rather get heat stroked and part with $1,800. Shit, that almost pays my property taxes. I sacrificed myself. Please hit the thumbs up for courage, fortitude, strength. I will survive. I will prevail. Be better when I get in the shade. What happened? Something totally disastrous today. And I'll just give you a little, teaser. There's nothing worse than wanting to plunk it down money for something and you don't get your money's worth. There's the teaser. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. There's the teaser. Everybody's in meltdown mode. Some of these people, even their hair turned green. It's so hot. This is the time of year, I'm going to be honest, this time of year is like when you start to get a little bit heat fatigued, and I'll tell you, Vegas is really going to fix my wagon when I go down there as far as heat is concerned. That's really going to fix my wagon. Now, it smells like somebody popped a skunk here. Phew. I hope they're not roasting. All right, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. I don't want to slow you down. There you go. There you go. You look like you were stepped out of a Flapper movie. All right, here we go. All right, this looks like a hillbilly night tonight. Well, you can tell by the title of tonight's stream, you can get the basic gist of probably what I'm going to be talking about. You know, if I'm going to plunk money down, I want my money's worth, right? Let's see, are we between the lines? Who in the hell Heck knows. Ugh. I just got to get used to hot balling here. All right, here we go. I got to work in. I'm hoping the breeze kicks in tonight. I don't know if it will or not. I just don't know. All right, here we go. All right, let's flip that around. Oh boy. Just that the house was like 97 degrees. It was broiling inside today. So what's going on, everybody? Anyway, I go, this morning I decide, you know what? I'm going to patronize my local market. What's going on here? I'm going to patronize my, thank you. I'm going to patronize my local market this morning. And I go in there today and I buy. Hi.
We're big fans. We just saw you.
I'd hug him. And are you in Santa Rosa?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So we just.
What's your first name?
I'm Amy, but I'm on Friendly Girl.
Okay, Friendly Girl. And
I'm Logan.
are you a friend or
She's my daughter.
She's beautiful. Nice to meet you, Logan. Great. I'm so happy you said hi to me today.
Come on.
That's wonderful. Yeah, my beautiful van here. Oh, I like it. I like it when people come up. I'm just sorry it's so hot today. It's like, oh Lord, but.
We didn't pay for parking. I just wanted to say.
Oh, well, that's so sweet, and you have a very lovely daughter there. So awesome. Yeah, you take care. Okay. If I forget in the chat, I won't forget Friendly Girl. There you go. There you go. Another fan call today. How about that? How about that? Man, it is hot. Isn't that great? I love that when people pop up. I mean, a beautiful girl, mom and her daughter, just just the sweetest people in the world. Isn't that a highlight of just being on YouTube, Kelly? I mean, when people come up and they say, hey, I enjoy your channel, and they kind of know your routine and you can meet them, and it's great. So there we go. Friendly girl and her daughter Logan, who was exquisite looking, beautiful beautiful gal. So I'm excited to always say hi. What do we got going on over here? Hi. Hey, how you doing today? Good. Guy looks roasted today. Anyway, guys, so I decide today that I'm going to patronize. This is really heavy. This is a very high quality shirt. It wasn't Lola's. I go to a place. It's called Imwale, Imwale. It's been in business since like 1888. Right, it's on 3rd Street. It's only a couple blocks from the Rancho, right? And I thought to myself, okay. Right, you're a schlub, and I said I'm gonna go in there and see what the vegetables and fruits are, and I'm like, they have beautiful corn. I paid up for it. I think I paid like 69 cents an ear, but beautiful corn today. I had 2 pieces, and I bought a watermelon, guys. I drank the Kool-Aid. I bought a round melon, and I refrigerated for hours, and at 4 o'clock today, I pull it out and I slice it. And the thing is just rotten inside. Hey Harvey, that thing is so rotten. I'm in disbelief. I wonder if Amanda will like this. Well, she should. This is a very nice. This is a very expensive. This is not my usual. I think this was gifted to me. So it's nice, but it's very thick. It's not a cheapie. I'm not crazy about the collar on it, but sorry. But did you ever buy something like $4.99? I think it was a $5 melon. So I'm debating whether to go over tomorrow and just take the rest of the rotten melon. I don't know. I mean, there's a certain time things are past their sell by date, right? But a lot of times when you have these family enterprises, there's just no rotation of stuff. So I don't know. I'm awful disappointed. So I think I'm going to have to stop over there tomorrow and just tell them it's just, when a watermelon is too old, then it gets, I don't know, it's gritty inside, right? Most of them will make good or rotten. I buy a quarter slab, so I know what I'm buying. I don't think I've ever been in a raw store, to tell you the truth. I'm not known to be a slave to fashion, so probably never been. Yeah, no excuse. So I think we'll just have to take the melon over tomorrow, and we'll just have to raise a bit of a ruckus. I mean, the family will be cool. I mean, they recognize me. I came in there, I buy a lot of corn. I love corn. Corn on the cob, I just really dig it. So raw stress for mess, right? Raw stress for mess. So I'm going to take that over tomorrow. You better believe it. So we're going to drink. I'm waiting for the coffee to just cool down a little bit. It should be nice and cooler in the cemetery over there. That'll be one saving grace tonight. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people asking me, when are we going? We got cemetery withdrawal. Vegas was cool and everything. Well, the problem here is that this is not like Vegas cemetery where there's black widows. That place is so sick with black widows. Like last time we were there, they were everywhere. But it's kind of fun. About half the over is grown on there. Yeah, Imwali is a tremendous place. Most of the produce I've ever got, but the fruit's like terrifically expensive. Even in peak season, they want you to pay like $1.99 for Roma tomatoes, and I'm not going to do that. Yeah, don't risk it. Don't risk what? Eating a rotten melon or what? Yeah, I'm going to take it back and just show them it was all brown. Walking, good for walking, good. Oh, widows are fine. People love that. I'm the widow whisperer. I know how to deal with these things. When I found out that they don't jump, then I felt a little bit safer. But I have looked down before when one's crawling on the ground and getting ready to latch onto my shoes and come up my leg. Because let's just say if one of those babies goes up to your crotch, gets the right angle of attack. Yeah, thanks to you, I knew what it was. There you go. You're going to be in a whole world. You'll wish you were the kick me in the nuts guy, right? Dealing with that kind of pain. So tonight, I was going to do chicken in a can cacciatore, which is going to be a new. It's a beautiful dish for hack job cooking, because you have chicken in a can and you're making a cacciatore out of it. But beans is, I just don't feel like fiddling around with the barbecue grill tonight. I think I'm just going to have some noodles, and then we're going to push that back to tomorrow night. It should be significantly cooler tomorrow, and this will be a first time go on this recipe of chicken in the can cacciatore. It should. A lot of people will probably be interested in seeing that coming up, so that'll be good. What's the ingredients? You got chicken in a can. You got Italian seasoning. You got penne pasta. You've got some Parmesan cheese. You got some Prison red sauce, and some garlic. And throw a little bit of throw a little pepperoni in there too. And a little bit of rice wine vinegar and a little teeny dash of salt and pepper, and it should really be good to go. It should be very good eating. So we got that to look forward to tomorrow night, because somebody was moving out and they put all their canned goods on the street and stuff. So I grabbed the chicken in a can. Hey, Joni. So that's the ingredients for that. So it'll be interesting. It'll be a small skillet thing. Hey Jerry, how you doing? I think that'll be exciting. If it's good, then it'll be an additional repertoire for the hack job cooking. Right? Which means get it down, get it done, good. The chicken in a can is pretty good. I mean, it's just stripped breast meat, right, in a can. It's got a lot of water in it, but it's not bad. It's probably got a lot of sodium, so you don't need to have a lot of, you don't have to add salt, I believe, when making this dish. But it should be fascinating, and it's probably going to be very good eating. And then it's something you could throw down in a small single-person skillet in front of you and have something like Gordon Ramsay would be flipping his wig over it. So that's the way I see it. Because if you think I'm going to slave over a stove cooking sauce for hours, like something out of Goodfellas or something, forget it. Forget it. I used to make a dish called pizza fish. I don't want to sound insulting, wine country, but that just sounds disgusting. Pizza and fish. Right. How's it going, Jerry? Pizza and fish, just I don't know. I mean, I'm off the bid on that one. I'm out. Right? I don't know. Maybe when you describe it, it's something different, and I'm thinking about opening a can of tuna fish with putting it on top of a pizza or something. Imagine I'm having Cindy over. Like, Cindy, like, what are we having, Rosie? What are you gonna be making? I'm gonna be making a tuna fish pizza. She's like, yeah, you know, I love you, but it's gonna kind of be a non-starter. Fish with pizza toppings. I don't know. I just don't. You know, it's hard to do. It's hard to mix fish with Italian, especially red sauce. Maybe you do it with some olive oil and things like that. So I don't know. It all depends. So the boss has been texting me all day. Oh, you know, it's hot. I'm like, no kidding, dude. You can just plunk on your AC down there. He was basically harassing me all day. Yeah, I don't want anchovies on my pizza. That's another non-starter. No, Joni, I don't want anchovies. I used to make pizzas, and I couldn't even stand holding the slimy little things and putting them on pizzas when I used to make pizzas. Yuck, 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 yuck. So that was nice of Friendly Girl and Logan to come over and say hi. I really appreciate them taking time. I like sardines. Yeah, I like sardines and tomato sauce. I enjoy sardines and mustard. That's the way I prefer. I guess mustard is my #1 way. And they say for the very best heart protection health, that sardines and mustard, or sardines, is one of the greatest things that you can eat. You put red sauce on top of the fish with cheese. Ooh. No, I haven't worn a compression garment in weeks. I wouldn't be able to survive the summer. But the healing is going good. You know, at first it looked like a murder scene, and now it's looking good. Looking pretty good. Oh, that breeze is kicking in a little bit. I like canned smoked oysters. I don't know if I've ever had smoked oysters. About the only way I really enjoy oysters is oysters on the half shell roll. A little bit of cocktail sauce, little squeeze of lemon, little dash of Tabasco. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Now I'm going to be down in, for Labor Day down in Vegas, and everything's going to be all jacked up, right? It's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty hard to get fed down there. Hey, Ducky. Now, lucky when you're at that southern end of the Vegas Strip, then you really don't have any problem getting in and out, parking, and all that kind of. It's pretty easy breezy down there, compared to like being at Treasure Island or around in there. There's not many people around tonight. Right? I'm not used to see it being so empty. Is it Wednesday, Tuesday night, or yeah, it's Wednesday night. We had trash day today. Yeah, I can't believe it tonight. I'm like, where is everybody? All up and down. Ugh. Yeah, I get free stay. Can't beat that. Wonderful, wonderful YouTube friend and subscriber. Kind enough. This is the second time. The last time I think was 2 years ago. And it's really good. When do you go to Vegas? I'm going to be going to LA like the 28th or next Tuesday. This coming up Tuesday, and then Friday I'm going to roll on to Vegas. We're going to the cemetery tonight. Oof. That's what people were. That's what I promised people. You wouldn't believe how many people request. It's like one of the most requested. I can get signs a 4-year extension, 13.25 million a year. It seems like hockey's so low paid compared to other sports. I mean, you're talking about people in baseball with, $100 million, $200 million contracts for 10 years. And yeah, I have quite a few hockey fans in here. I'm surprised the season that the Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup, it was the season that Mr. Z was least interested. Go figure, Basketball and baseball and football, well, teams have salary caps, so at least in football. But baseball's unlimited, so you have these quirky things. You have a team like the Yankees with a $250 million payroll, and then you got the Orioles with like a $90 million payroll. But you can see the performance, it just doesn't match the payroll. People in New York just want to say sayonara to the Yankees. All that money for these high-paid prima donnas. I don't know if they won, like they lost like 8 games in a row or something crazy. got my first hint of a breeze coming through. My first hint of a breeze coming through. You can see the trees kind of moving. Oh, I could almost take a nap. Hello, Denise Lynn. How are you? Hello, Duncan. How you doing? Well, it's you know what puffed up baseball and football and basketball was the television rights. That's where the big money comes from, TV, like college football. You know how much money that they paid for broadcast rights to college football? Yeah, I'm trying, Denise. It was a scorcher today. Absolute scorcher. I'm hoping at the breeze. We're supposed to have the weather break tomorrow and Friday. We'll be in the 70s and stuff. But we do have a younger generation coming up that just doesn't really seem to care that much for sports, because a lot of them don't play high school sports anymore. You know, because of all the injuries, and a lot of parents don't want their kids playing football anymore. We're not a very athletic nation these days. It's all about the TV revenue. Yes, hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's why the college football players complain, because they want a slice of the action. They figured we're sacrificing our careers for your entertainment, and all we're getting is a scholarship out of it. Well, that used to be plenty good. Money eventually corrupts everything. Heat index 115 to 125. Yeah, I heard that there was like a heat dome over the Midwest. Hope Missy Jen's been keeping cool. Hold on, somebody's texting me. Sorry about that, guys. So the older I get, the more I get turned off about sports. It's cooled off a tad in the southeast, but it's still hot. It's been a miserable summer, hasn't it? It's terrible. You can hardly breathe. Yeah, I hear everybody. I feel bad for you guys. It has been just starting in July for you guys. It's just been relentless. In the southwest, and then in the southeast, and the southeast just wouldn't let go, right? Now, Noreen, is your AC included in your rental thing, or you get billed out separate on your electric? Yeah, I never quite understood the dew point. 'Cause I have a brain the size of an ant. Oh, not at the next place. Oh, it's so hot. The roads are buckling up in places. I think pretty soon they're going to have to start painting like streets in Vegas and stuff. Uh, they're going to have to start painting them white. You can't, you just like in places like Vegas and Phoenix, you just have huge heat islands. All that all that asphalt just absorbs all the heat during the daytime, and then it releases it all night long right back into the air. They said something like Vegas is 4 or 5 degrees, like 4 to 5 degrees warmer than on average than it used to be. Yeah, it's going to be a survival. I'm really lucky I'm out here on coastal California because heat is rare and you don't get any snow. It's just it's a delightful climate. The big risk is fire and how you doing, Vicky? Fire and earthquakes. That's the big deal out here. Yeah, I bet the dogs don't like it. Oh no, I don't see the cats around too much in the daytime. They're probably just hunkered down underneath the bushes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do we got here? We got some high riders. Typical blue sky. It's been pretty good over here. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with snow. Although last year I had my first little snow coming down, and March was so cold. Oof. Even right into April. I'll never know why people eat at Chef's when you have such good Mexican restaurants in the hood. These wind sounds, yeah, does it sound windy? Right. Hey, Mr. Fats. No, it's Wednesday night tonight. And since I'm going to be away starting next Tuesday or so, it's going to be a very light shopping week. Hey, Randy. It's going to be light, light, light. These goofy sports bikes. Yeah, it's going to be a very light one. I hate to haul that watermelon back tomorrow, but you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. We're getting ready in about 20 minutes. We're going to be heading over to McDonald Road. If we have good signal, which we should have, we'll spend some time checking out some of the houses, see what people have in the way of gardens going on. It should be peak season. It's the time of year people start to burn out on their home gardens. just when you're reaching maximum production. Do 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 do. Boy, I'll tell you what, Vicky, I just couldn't even believe. I thought I was getting a good melon. And it turned out to be kind of mushy and gritty. You know, when a watermelon is overripe, the color starts to go pink and stuff. It's just, you start to get brown inside of it. Oh, you're burning it. I didn't get enough to can. I have too many heritage tomatoes. I like watermelon. It's when it's cold and it's nice and ripe. I enjoy it a lot. It's only something that I buy once or twice a year. So you can imagine my disappointment when I cut that open and it had like brown in it and stuff. I'm like, whoa. No, I never had pickled onions. Would you ever get a mini split for your house? No, I don't think so. We just, it's not, you know, literally GE, we have about six days of the summer where you really would like to have AC. And I find at nighttime, if I just put my fan on and have it draw air from outside through the house, then it's I don't have any problem with it's just during the daytime. You'll find very few homes in Sonoma County have air conditioning. So we're blessed with a really good climate. Here come the train. Yeah, well, I think I predicted that Anton Smith about a month ago. I said that's one guy that'll never survive. After what he did. Hey James, after what he did, ain't no way that guy could live. No way. No way. That guy had to be taken out. That guy had to go for sure. There wasn't no way he was going to walk away from that. He caused Putin to lose a lot of face. This whole thing has been nothing but a fiasco for Russia. Nothing but a fiasco. Rico's cantaloupes are in. I had a cantaloupe, I don't know where I bought it. I had one. Maybe Safeway a while. They had a good deal and it was good. Look at this little thing. Look at this Porsche. Look at that. M-I Blue. M-I-B-L-U. M-I Blue. M-I Blue. I can't say, hey Catherine, I hope you're feeling better, honey. I can't say I'm enamored by that color. Yeah, the crane melon's another one that who knows. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that blue. I guess that's the guy's boyfriend, I don't know. Now, Joni, what is the Bagel Boss guy? Is that like a shop or something that they do a reality TV thing on? Yeah, we've gone past that Crane Melon Barn a few times. Very famous. People got to stay hydrated. Yeah, I think the older we get, the worse we park. Now we gotta line up at the machine. We're trying to figure that out. That guy's shirt matches the car. Hey, Olive. Yeah, I don't think her mom would go for you prancing around in a pleated schoolgirl outfit. Her mom's pretty conservative. Did you hear about the giraffe that is no spot solid brown? Wow, I didn't hear about that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, hello. That's nice that you can stay at the Bellagio. Hey Alex, these parking machines are so lousy. Half the time they malfunction. This guy's like, I give up. Who cares? It's like, I give up. Hey Brian. Hey Angus Kisses. How are you, sweetie? Starting to get a little busier. I don't think I've ever seen a car that blue. I wouldn't even know how to describe that blue. I wouldn't call it a sky blue. No, I don't even think it's electric. It's just, no. All I can think is just blue. I wonder how much does that car cost, Alan? Oh, it's called electric blue? Okay, well there you go. We're going to the cemetery. Oh, went off for being treated bad. Okay. Yeah, that's just really a weird color right there. Okay, so we'll call it electric blue. Olive, you better know what you're getting into. Yeah, we're coming into prime snake season. That's all I need is to be bit by a nice big fat rattler. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. A lot of places for rattlesnakes over there. Seen a lot of sports bikes. Thank you, Alan. $10 from Alan. Thank you, Alan. Putting that right into the travel fund. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely appreciated. I'm not on Prism right now, Kelly. I have to do some work on Prism. Plus Prism tends to overheat all the time. We'll have a music. I'll get that thing working again. I just have to put the time in. I got to get on the Streamlabs, and I got to do some stuff. I'd like to put some GIFs in there, some short little GIFs. People can, pick one of my greatest things on the street or something and play 5 or 10 seconds of it. You know, when somebody threatened to beat my ass or something. That's not bad. 30,000 bucks, that's all? Huh. I thought they went for like 60, 80K. It's a reindeer frolicking. I hope not. Cheryl, it should still be light enough that we don't have to worry about being assaulted by deer over there. Plus, I believe it's a very dangerous time of year. We have to be especially alert. This area's been crawling with mountain lions lately. I mean, crawling with them. And if I have to go one-on-one with a mountain lion, I ain't gonna be winning. All right, go ahead. One of you go. What do they eat? Squirrels and dogs and cats and people. You gotta always look in the trees above you. They like to come down and then get on the back of your neck and bite your spinal column. Oh, there's plenty to eat over there. That place is sick with vermin. Boy, I haven't emptied out my phone gallery in months. Oh, I got to do that. Anton Smith, ain't nobody coming after you. That's a figment of a vivid imagination. I mean, you're liked, but you're not well liked. So you're okay. Sky blue, okay. It looks like a southwest. Looks like something you'd see in. I know what I would call that turquoise. That's closest to turquoise. That's the color. Hey, lurker, that's the color I was trying to think of. Turquoise. That's exactly what that color looks like, turquoise. Anton, blocking is always your friend, my friend. You can block people on every and any social media site. Problem solved. think that watermelon made me sick today. Rotten old thing. Crocheting, yay! Nino, you always stay busy. I'm about a third of the way through the last chapter of my book. The grand finale. That's pretty funny. Your hands are always moving, babe. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Right. I wonder if Anton has a blow-up doll. Well, I don't know how awesome it'll be, Nino, but it'll be a book. It needs to be shaved a little bit. All right, let's see which way we're gonna go here. I think we'll roll through town. That's good. Well, at least you have some company in bed. Plastic to plastic. Dude, give it up, man. You started too far out, dude. Yeah, they just didn't cut it for parking. Guys, obviously not from a big city. Rosa Marathon. The Wednesday night market is done for the year. No mas. That's the end of the line. It's funny, just the time of year you would want to have the market, it's not here. When you have maximum production. She's a bat-faced girl. She is a bat-faced girl. Street. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, they should have the market 2 Octobers when what they should have. Doesn't make a bit of sense. That's maximum harvest time. But what do I know? Yeah, it's still pretty crispy. This heat wave is supposed to break tomorrow. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button if you're coming in as we roll down Chin Street. Chinn. Let's see, we got the YMCA. Do 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 do. Do 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 do, and I shake my butt at the Beacons Moving Company. Yay! Hello, Robbie. What is going on as we pass King Nursery here? Established 1915. That's pretty righteous. Street. Yeah, we're going to start by walking the streets a little bit. I always have people, please look at some of the houses there. We do have the fancy doodle homes over here. I'm going to try to clean up the signal a little bit. This is the famed McDonald Avenue here. This is where the rich and powerful mingle. Hey Melissa, how you doing, babe? Oh, the watermelon was terrible. I went to a local farm today and I got a rotten watermelon. Terrible. All right. I don't think, do we have to put our bag on? We'll probably come back here and get the car. This is the famous movie row here. Hello, Vicky. So many movies filmed on this road. This house I like. The lady, she took an issue with me filming here as it came running out. But that looks like some kind of church, doesn't it? This thing. It's got this huge window. Can you imagine trying to get a pull down shade for that? Now that's very unusual, that house. I'll tell you the movies as we go along here. It's quite a treasure trove. This is where, don't ever judge Santa Rosa by where I live. All right. No relation to the rest of town. Look at this beautiful beautifully maintained roses, no rotten fungus or things on them. Look at that. These people got oodles of money. Anybody's using brick, they got money. They got money. I'm gonna clean up the signal. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna take it back tomorrow. Look at this guy's got this thing cut like a giraffe here. Man, this is a big house. Big. B-E-G. Big. Sun's not our friend on this side over here, but wow, what a house. I don't know how what these people do. I guess a lot of these people are bankers. All right, let's cut over. Yeah, we'll come over to this side and then we'll loop back the other way. This is big money over here. These are mansions. These are the kind of people that you don't have like just a guy to cut your grass. You have gardeners and landscapers. I need a groundskeeper. This is pretty cool for a Dutch colonial type here. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that baby. Better Homes and Gardens. Looks like it's got a date palm tree. Oh, I think this woman likes me. Yeah, she's watching me from across the street. She ain't happy at all. I'm surprised she hasn't called me out yet. All right, what do we got here? Nice home. They really do it up at Halloween. Those of you who've been on the channel know, come Halloween, this place really kicks. Right. That woman is not oh, she's coming down the other way. Maybe she was just waiting to go walking. I don't know. I don't want to jump the shark on it. We'll let that sun get a little lower. I hope the signal's good. See, this kind of architecture doesn't really go well. Well, maybe refresh your connection a little bit. This is our first movie house here. Right here. Those of you who saw the original Scream movie, this was the police chief's house right here. Except this lady doesn't give out any candy or anything for Halloween. She just puts a sign up that says Scream House and then tells people no candy. Man, when I was a kid, people like that, oof. Now, there it is. And remember this corner at 14th Street because you have 3 of the 4 homes were in major motion pictures. This is probably Alfred Hitchcock's most suspenseful movie here, which was called Shadow of a Doubt, starring Joseph Cotton, Teresa Wright. Wonderful movie. This is the house that the family lived in, and Joseph Cotton was the merry widow murderer. I like that ironwork on there. Crows, crows, crows. Now this empty lot, these people usually ran a garden. I don't know what happened this year. So that's a great movie that's available for free on YouTube, Shadow of a Doubt. I think it's Hitchcock's greatest movie myself. So this must be this be about 250,000, 300,000 just for the lot here. Shadow of a Doubt. You can see the trailer if you want to see the Santa Rosa train station and what Santa Rosa looked like in the 1940s before the '69 earthquake leveled what was left of it. So if you're here on my Halloween streams and stuff, you know that they go all out over here. People come from all over the city to get the candy because they properly assume if people are rich, they're giving out good candy. So we got 5 homes on this street that are major motion pictures. This is kind of a weird blend between colonial and see, it's got the weird second porch door up here. It's kind of strange. The guy's kind of weird that lives there. Not a very nice guy. Some people take great issue with me videoing here. Talk about a well-kept house, manicured lawn. We got a couple Gone with the Wind houses here. That's nice, Naomi. I don't know, we probably gave out Smarties or something crappy, I don't know. I bought some candy for birthday. Here's a Gone with the Wind house. Again, beautifully manicured property. These people aren't worried about the cost of water. Brickwork. We have some really big mansions here. This is nice, but they look at the pomegranate trees here. Beautiful pomegranates. Or are they apples? I guess that's an apple tree. They got looks like Granny Smith and Red Delicious apples. They got a lot of fruit trees in there. Yeah, here's a pomegranate tree here. This one, I don't see any pomegranates. Well, there's one up there. Fig tree right here. I guess these people would have a big problem if you tried to have a boarding house here. All right, here's another mansion on 16th Street. These people got money, money, money. And you see these old blocks? That's where you'd step off your horse in the old days. Right, they'd have the name of the family on the carved into the block. Hey, Shimei. Yeah, it's still carved in there, but I don't know if you can read it anymore. I don't know. There's another Gone with the Wind. Look at those corbels up there. Can you imagine the craftsmanship trying to reproduce those these days? Yeah, the picture might be a little stressed. Just bear with it. Then you got some that look like they were built later. Yeah, I hope gradually it might improve. This area is always a little slightly sketchy. Here, we're going to cross the street over here and go up the other side. Hello. All right, here's our next movie house over here. There was a movie called Happy Land, 1943, starring Alan Amici, and it also was the very first movie that Natalie Wood was in, because Natalie Wood grew up here. Some of the Russians that were in this area, and had a cool place. All she had to do was drop her ice cream cone on the ground. So that's the third movie house. Yeah, some of them are later fill-ins. Right. And that's got all the gingerbread work on it. These ladies set up there at Halloween like witches up there on the porch. Look at the size of this oak tree. This thing is probably a 25, 30 foot circumference around the outside of this thing. Whew. This thing is massive. Happy Land is also available for free on YouTube. You want to see little Natalie Wood drop an ice cream cone. Oh, this is nice and cool here. It's like a drop 10 degrees. All these trees. Listen how quiet it is. Whew. Wow. You're not in the hood, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Shimei? You ain't in the hood. She probably got drunk and just drowned. I hate to say that, but that's the most obvious. At least that's my theory. It's nice you got a portico. See how this lens is. Well, here's the fanciest home. Mableton Mansion. Here. Now the sun's going to kind of be against us. But this was featured in Pollyanna, which was really the movie that put Walt Disney on the map. And they used to have a real Halloween. Last year they had a Jurassic Park theme here. One year they had Cinderella coach in there with 2 white horses drawing it, parked there. These people got money, 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 money. Sun's going to be at a bad position here, but here we go. Yeah, it's kind of a shame right now. Can't really see it, but it's a beauty. Oh, that's perfect. We love to talk. I'm going to show you this side view of this place. It looks like a Thomas Kinkade painting. And if you know Thomas Kinkade, he was the painter of light. And there's one scene here with this gazebo that makes it look like exactly that. That's good, Shimei. That way you don't get talked to death. Look at this. Maybe you can see the house better from here. A little bit anyway. See, doesn't that look like a painting there? That house is beautiful. That was in Pollyanna, the movie. That's really the movie that put Disney on the map. Haley Mills. That gazebo look cool though. It looks like. Oh, we got a lending library. Anything cool here? Let's see. It's a little highbrow for me. Look at this massive eucalyptus tree here. This has to be, I mean, if you could see me next to this thing, I'd look like a twig. This thing is massive. That thing probably has a 40-foot circumference around the base of that. Here's another, yeah, I'm trying not to think about the deer too much. Here's another, like, mansion here. It's like a southern, very, very genteel kind of place. Hello. Beautiful home. Is this your... Yes, it is. I was going to say, you're very lucky, mate. All All right, we got one more movie house. Probably my favorite. One of my favorite movies too is called All My Sons with Edward G. Robinson and Burt Lancaster. And not to give a spoiler alert, but imagine finding out that your father produced defective engines for airplanes in World War II and people died as a result. And you knew that they were defective when you sent them out. Great movie, All My Sons. It's another nicely landscaped home here. That door is like 42 inch wide. And here is the last movie home. This is the one from All My Sons, which was really great. Edward G. Robinson and Burt Lancaster. Good story, good acting. Horrible effect on the family. So yeah, this road is very famed for movies. I remember about 5 years ago, they lifted this house off and put a whole new foundation under it. They raised this home here, jacked it up and put a new foundation. Let me tell you, it takes a very special company to raise up a house. Especially with the family still in it. Yeah, Shimei, I want Shimei to have a good time, take a break. Last night she said it was like windy. All right, well there we go, guys. Some fancy homes. Yeah, I hope we don't have any problem with deer tonight. Terrible. You know, unpredictable, dangerous. You know, I don't need a night of mayhem down here. Should be light enough. I probably don't have to worry about too much going on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Shimei is under it. It's a good thing she's got a separate room to stay away from all the talkers. Can you imagine people that talk all the time when you're feeling like crap? Let's have a little spot of water here. Phew, it's hot. It's what you might call a sultry night tonight. It's a sultry night. I got this woman psychologist down here. She's not too crazy about me whenever I show up in the neighborhood too. She's about 4 feet tall. Psycho babbler extraordinaire. Yeah, you know, Bianca came down with COVID. I stopped in on her live stream and said hi. Look at how wide the street is. When you died here, this is the street that the funeral carriage would bring you up this street. And the theory was people that were very poor It was the only time they would ever get to be in this neighborhood. So it was something of a real treat to have this your final mall. Hey James, I think my talking would probably irritate Shimei. But then again, I'd be tripping it with her sister and mother and doing it up. Hey Scottish, how are you, honey? Let's see, we got the Presbyterians down here. Anything going on with my Presbyterian buddies? Everybody loves a good Calvinist. Let's pull in. I think we can park right here. Let me get my bag on. I don't want to be too much of a target tonight for any kind of animals or anything. Let's bow our head in prayer. Yeah, Shimei's. Yeah, but still, when you're sick, it's irritating. Somebody's over there passed out or standing over there. Let's see, what's the sign say? We got free eats, or what are we doing here? Man, look at how nicely these people got money coming out the wazoo over here. Look at this, celebrating 60 plus years. How about that? 60 years of providing exceptional care. What do you know about that? Let's hope we stay charging. See the way it just cuts out? Accepting applications. That's a heck of a campus, isn't it? Shades of John D. Rockefeller and family. Oh, that lady's car's down. Here's that little person psychologist. I thought Wednesday night be like a Bible night or something. Seems pretty quiet. I don't know, this dude's kind of entrenched across the street here. I don't know what the theory is on that. I think I hear some music. See, I don't like to just burst right in, you know. It looks like it's locked. I guess I'm hearing things. This is big money over here. Big money. This is like the meeting room or something. Hey Barbara, this is the Presbyterian Church. I don't know if they're allowed to dance. This looks like a dance hall or something. I don't know. It's a big hall. Right. It's nice. It's probably a very wealthy congregation. Let's see. Sundays 9 and 10:30. For Bible study. Oh, okay. Oh man, that's nice, Shemay. That yeah, I see your mom's an ordained minister too. So, you know, that works out beautifully. Can't be too many mother-daughter combos. Yeah, I thought it was the Baptists that don't dance, or it was the Methodists, right? No drink, no nothing. It's like now anything goes. Got some figs, but they're not ripe yet, guys. Plenty figs. So why ever plant a fig tree? There's just no point. They didn't used to drink, they didn't used to smoke, didn't used to dance. All that was frowned on. My girlfriend in college was a Methodist from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. I tell you, her parents were some pretty straight arrows. They smelled booze on your breath. That was the end of the girl, right? All right, yeah, that woman's in there. She gives me the willies to have to go in for counseling in there. Have screens torn off. Looks like kind of a horror show. She didn't like to see me metal detecting out here. Surprisingly, this area really didn't have too much over here. She's in there. I can see that little body moving around. She's not liking me out here. Figs are a pain. Oh yeah? Yeah, good old Downingtown. I used to ride up there on the weekends. Yeah, I was checking out Robert Schuller, a Dutch Reform. That poor guy's kids all blew apart. I didn't know what happened. I think sometimes you get a little too big congregation-wise, and then it's hard to upkeep. Look at all the pink ladies out. All right, here we go. Haven't been here in a while. We won't be here again until Halloween time. All the pink ladies. So really a lot of California cemeteries in Nevada, they're always open. Yeah, I got my flashlight. can imagine your final ride up here. After a lot of people got whacked in the Great San Francisco earthquake. Alright, we got incoming. Let's see which way we're gonna go tonight. I don't feel like going down that way. That's like really dangerous down the hill there. Let's see. Yeah, California is pretty wide open. I'm sure Greenmount Cemetery in Baltimore closed it. It looks like a big castle gates. Everything's kind of wrecked here because of earthquakes. Melville Shearer, Major 48th Illinois Infantry, 1832 to 1905. Looks like they're working or doing something over here. I don't know what the trash can lid is. Oh, they've been repairing some... they have conservators that go around and do restoration work for some of the stones that have been toppled over. That's kind of nice. Because every time the earthquakes rattle through, things just break up here. Let's see, we got Joseph Forbes, Company C, 16th Michigan Infantry. Let's see. Got the whole crew in here. Wow, they're just like a whole honor roll. 1854 to 1929. All Gary. Wow. How about that? I don't know. I don't want to lift that up. There might be snakes under there or something. California 53rd Artillery, World War I. How about that? Private. See the way these all topple over? So they try to save all the pieces and maybe put it back together again. Because just this earthquakes are so terrific here. Everything gets heaved up the ground and there's lots of rat holes and snake holes. And yeah, I figured the Orioles were doing it up tonight, Kelly. You weren't crowing, so I don't know what happened here. This is leaking some kind of. This has got some kind of ooze coming out. Phew. Man, is that weird? Wow. I wonder if I can touch it. Is that? It's like some kind of ooze. See you later, Kelly. I don't know what that was. It's like burning my finger. Whew. 1885. Nancy C. White. 1819 to 1885. It's a nice time to come now before it's dark. When we come back again in October, it's a whole different ball game over here. That's when you got all kinds of weirdos over here. All kind of weirdos. I don't know if we're gonna go down there or not. Yeah, I know, I already touched it. Now I got it gives me some kind of reaction in my finger there. What could possibly be oozing out of the ground? Yeah, I got some water. It's a good idea. Just rinsed it off a little bit. I wonder what that was. It was like all bristly and wet fungus or something. How in the hell can that be? Right. Whew. This poor slob collapsed right into the ground. That's like 3 feet down there. That's how bad the earthquakes are. William Newton Ballou, 1832-1874, erected by Hattie. Here's all the kids died. They must have all caught disease around the same time. This kid cashed out in November of 1874, and then looks like Pops cashed out in December, like a month later, right? Here's another kid. This kid died the year before, 3 years, 6 months. You had to get used to very high infant mortality. Especially out west, there weren't really much in the way of medicines and, you know. And then we got the original. There's the original Baby Ruth. This one's March 23rd. So they all went in about the same year. Something took out the whole crew. Might have been influenza, smallpox. Lots and lots of kids buried in here. You're lucky if half your kids reach the age of 18. Here's some more babies. Yeah, it was, let me tell you, you either came around Cape Horn all the way around the southern South America tip, raging storms to come to California, or you went overland and you risked life and limb to get here. with Native Americans and everything. You didn't want to hear that. All right. That's no bueno. Let's see, this kid was 10 years old. 1874, 1875. It must have been something going on at that time. Must have been some type of, yeah, they're dry leaves, but again, something's been coming up and clawing under the dirt here. And there's some more of that goo. I don't know what it is. I don't think I'll be touching it again. It's nice tonight though. It's nice and not too scary in here. What do we got here? See, these are kids, but their names are long gone now. Mary Bell, 18, 25 years old. Yeah, let's see if we can improve the signal. We might have to just blow out of here. I don't know. A little worried about snakes. Let's see if our signal improves over here. Yeah, so you had to have really quite the pioneer spirit to make it out here. So that's what initially made California people very pioneering spirit and stuff. Now we're pretty much crybabies. See, our signal might improve up here. I don't know what this is all about. Everything's crushed into the ground here. Earthquakes are a terrible thing. See, there's like a rat hole right there. Myrtle, there's an old school name. $33. Yeah, I'd say most people die before they're 40. That was about the normal lifespan. You know, if you sliced your finger and you caught an infection, there were no antibiotics, so there weren't even sulfa drugs. You were pretty much on your own. Yeah, has it gotten any better? You know, Nino, very few We're going to see very few flowers in here because these people are so far gone that there's nobody really to remember them. Families and stuff. Alright, I got all kinds of weird bugs flying around me now. Look at this weird thing growing right into the tree. That takes some work. Alright, I'm being eaten up here. Alright, well, a short run in here tonight. Yeah, these people were so many generations past that the family wouldn't even know where to find them. You know, when you got whacked in an earthquake or in the 1860s, 70s, it took forever a lot of times for news to get home to the old home folks that you bit the bullet. I think winter time we always get better signal than summer. Yeah, that was a heck of a business to be in, running a funeral parlor. Undertakers in the West. Ooh, ooh, wah, wah, wah. Ooh, wah, wah, wah. Ooh, wah, 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 wah. Ooh, wah, wah. Do 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 do. Boing, boing, boing. Do 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 do. So, in my opinion, it took a lot of guts to be a pioneer, and it didn't usually end well. Usually ended in colossal failure. There's where that weird steel vault is from the 1880s down there. Do 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 do. Yeah. The whole crew. Yeah, I don't know if the signal's good enough to show you. We can try. When they used to put you in a steel case. I guess so she wouldn't stink up the joint, I don't know. Let's see how we get down here. Ooh, there's some lizard crawling right there. That's freaky. Let's try to get down here. I don't like them. Wife of Reverend S.A. and the beloved mother of E.D.L.L. and A.C. Taft. don't know what this thing's ready to go over right here. Well, let's be careful. This looks like all perfect snake habitat here. This weird place. Let's get our flashlight out. Yeah, this steel vault is mind-blowing. Oh, let's be careful. I don't need to have a hematoma. One day we'll have to go over to Sonoma Cemetery. That's the most dangerous. That's where I almost died. Let's see what we got here. We got all kinds of spider webs. Let's try to get them out of the way. Alright, first and foremost. There's so much. Ooh. Woo! Woo! I feel things on me. Let me just make sure there's no obvious black widows here before I go leaning forward. See that steel vault right there? That's it. See that thing? That's the real deal right there. Somebody's got a campaign sign in there. Whew. I don't want to get bit here. You can see that thing's been oozing. Yeah, I think some people probably crept in there, but you'd have to be a pretty small person to get in there. I don't know. But the whole thing is just a creep show. Problem right now, we got like peak rattlesnake time. And I don't cotton being nabbed by a rattlesnake. Yeah, I can't, Ronnie, because it's got some piece of wood there. And I'm scared to just go pushing the camera in on account of a big spider or snake might drop on me. Right? So, you know, it would take a lot of guts to reach through. There's all kinds of spider webs here. Ugh. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess we could come through. See, you can't go into one of those things. You know, you'd have to have the family's permission. It's not like you can go to the... Well, I don't know if there's any family left. But you have to go get permission to gain access into there. Right? Is that a snake? Whew, I thought that was snake skin. This whole place just has really bad juju. Number one, it's really hard to walk around because, like, if my flashlight ever went out, I would be so far up a pole. I'd have to end the stream and use the flashlight on the camera. You know, I don't know in 1880 what the standard was for, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, going all the way back to biblical times, they would just wrap people in perfume sheets and right behind the, roll the stone back, stick them in, and you can imagine it probably kind of stunk to high heaven for a while. Look at how this earth busted this all up. That's sunk so far down there. And then in winter time, in the rainy season, there's all kinds of goo that flows everywhere around here. What is this, a crampon? Oh, somebody lost their keys. Let's put that in a location where they might see it. All right, there we go. You know, it's a place, I think one time we had somebody was sacrificing a Kentucky Fried Chicken over the hill, something weird over there. It's like they had a bucket of chicken and they were I don't know whether it was the original recipe or the hell it was. It was just a really whacked out scene. I've seen it all in here. Then I don't know when, you know, they opened Lincoln's grave, and that stunk to high heaven. Because there was so much chatter about, you know, his body had been snatched by these terrible Confederates. They opened that, and everybody got knocked off their feet when that thing opened. But it was Lincoln. Yeah, you would be in the family. I mean, in Baltimore, we didn't have funeral homes. Everybody would be laid out in a parlor. Only in January when I had my conversion experience, which, you know, I'm kind of bound not to talk about. But, you know, I would hope none of you ever go through that. That was a night to remember. Let's just say everything became crystal clear to me. What the heck was that? Hey Barry. Sound like somebody fell off a balcony or something. I bet these things cost a pretty penny here. But all the groundwater seeps down from the cemetery here. Right down the hill, all that juice goes right down to the water table. Trans North Help or something. I don't know. Man, it's so sweaty tonight.
Pacific. Walk sign is on this lot.
Don't ever assume anybody's going to stop for you. Yeah, we ain't going to get a lot of relief tonight. There. Let's put this in. All right. Let's roll out of here. All right, take care, Shemay. I hope you feel better, honey. Get yourself some saltwater taffy. Jersey Shore saltwater taffy. Yeehaw! Man, is it hot. There's just no escaping. There ain't no escape. Grow flowers. Seatbelt on? Oh no, can I put it on with this on? People are enjoying their evening stroll with the dog. I recognize that lady from my parish. I don't want to set the world on fire. I do la da do da do ba do la boo boo be seeing you in old familiar places. Da do 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 do. I'll think of you. Dream will come true. I'll think of you someday. Yeah, I love it when I sing. I'll think of you always. Do do do. I'll think of you always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day. I'll think of you always. Let's see if we can execute a Baltimore turn here. We'll probably have to go through the taco joint. Oh boy. Thank you, Gail. Beautiful song. It's like, alright, so many of the good ones. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. You made me love you, and all the time you knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me sad. Made me feel too. You made me love you. What a song styling. What's up, Michael? Oh, man, it's hot tonight. No relief. Global warming has claimed another victim. Claimed another victim. Let's tighten up that view a little bit. I have been victimized. What is that saying? 888fourthstreet.com. Wonder how much they're going for. 888fourthstreet.com. $322 in the United Kingdom. I'll think of you always, ooh, not for just an hour, not for just a day. I'll think of you always, I'll think of you. Do 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 do. La da dee la da. Ooh, I should have been a crooner. Do 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 do. La da do 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 do. Big of you. Always. These people look at me like I'm a nut. This will roll by the hand of doom. Alright, well, it's good to see you, Michael. I'm honored that you tuned in. I think we're just going to have a simple feed tonight. The look of love. I'm in Santa Rosa, about 45 miles north of the Golden Gate Bridge in wine country. The look of love is in your eyes. Doo-doo. They're at the ice cream shop tonight. Yeah, baby. Noble Folk Ice Cream. Yep, tonight's a simple feed. I wish I had some cocktail sauce, but Old Bay will have to do tonight. So we pass the hand of doom. The hand of infinite doom. Yeah, I think the cemetery's best when the mosquitoes start to die down in October. You get a little crispy air, and it's got a much more twisted vibe to it. Tomorrow night I'm going to have the chicken skillet hack job chicken in a can cacciatore. You're lucky. You're very lucky. lucky. That's one of the greatest smells on planet Earth. You got the pride of Baltimore right in your house. Imagine everywhere in the city you would smell them grinding that, just like McCormick spices, cinnamon, all over downtown. I don't know, there's something, I can't remember what loose meat is. I used to know what it was and now I've forgotten. Because I too was intrigued by, what does this mean, loose meat? I don't know. Alright, once we cross under the bridge, oh, we are back in the hood. Across the Great Divide. Okay, it's just ground hamburger. Well, there you go. That's the bottom line. Learn to love it. As we pass the towers of doom. La da dee, always, ooh. Not for just an hour, not for just a day. I'll think of you. Yeah, I'll have to start breaking out my fluorescent vest. Man, am I hungry. Yeah, I try not to ever really put anything down the garbage disposal. And once a month, take the biggest kettle or the biggest pot you have in your house, fill that all the way up with water, boil it, and then pour that down your drain. You'll never have a clog again. Hey, friendly girl, it was so awesome to see you and your beautiful daughter, Logan. Thank you, honey. That was so sweet of you to stop by. That was so cool to see you. I love that when people come up and say hi. I would have given you a hug, but I might have been shattered. You think Bird could bring this can in? Alright, let me get... Yeah, she is pretty great. I was honored to meet both of you. I can see where she gets her good looks. Alright, let me grab this thing. Let's see. Hey Justin, how you doing? Always a pleasure to see you. Okay. I'm waiting till Saturday to cut the grass. All right, Tower, have a good workout. Nice to see you. My daughter sent me tons of nice chips and stuff. Healthy. Oh. Alright, let's get some of this stuff cleared off. But just to cheer you guys up a little bit, set the party mood. Oh, I love that card. Greatest card in the history of the world. Right there.
One in, one out, not like up, back, and then you finally figure it out. That's too much more. You want like some high maintenance, like something. Like my sleeping bag, see how they treat me. Okay. Rosie took me to San Francisco, over
7:30 and it's like that.
Sunday.
7:30 and it's like that. Let me see what we got the way tomatoes. Tiger.
Sometimes you need that. Who works on Sunday? Right now, we're gonna go through it, we're gonna get it, and then we'll worry about the. Hey Rosie.
Hey bird. Okay. Go. Yeah, well, we're gonna let that roof just get worse and worse. So we say we got every bit out of that we could. I got to put the lights on now. I think the weather's going to change tomorrow. Meanwhile, I got some nice Roma tomatoes I grew from seed. They're doing good. Happy about that. I never want to leave them on the ground. Use Still one more summer left in the driveway. Come on, Rosie, you can, you can maximize that stuff.
He said I'm
Really?
going to St. Petersburg. I drove his ass.
If I had 4 rolls of Gorilla Tape, definitely I could have this thing ready to go for another season here with no problem at all. But I have a wonderful subscriber that gifted me a nice new one, so just before rainy season, we're gonna pop that baby up and let that baby up.
Hey, I live in the rest of the year. But the weird thing is, I live in
Let me get my other phone. Can't believe how much light we've lost in August. Like a good 40 minutes. Good night, Nino. Might as well just install the update. Gotta bite the bullet. I hate those forced installs. Forced install. Every night it sounds like somebody's running a leaf blower, doesn't it? You just never have a quiet moment. So when we're over on the other side of town like that, and you're standing on that really ritzy street, you don't hear a peep. Right. That's what you're buying, is peace and quiet. I think they have to, I think Sebastopol, you have to have an electric one. And then they restrict the hours you can use it. Santa Rosa, I don't know if we have that yet. I remember the day last week, they cleared the sewer line down here. They set a charge down there, an explosive. The loudest thing I ever heard in the hood. They blew out that concussion force, just whatever was blocking the sewer. Boom. I think nowadays they use a very controlled charge. You can still run it, that's cool. Well, I know that the two-stroke engines are really, they're really polluters. I mean, more people are using electric, but they're building more coal-fired generating plants. Right? They're building more coal-fired plants. Gas power will run longer, of course. Yeah, I think the average person with a yard, they're not going to really know the difference too much. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, it was because he was a mercenary. He was bringing those out to them. Trying to replicate the captain.
Yeah, I know, but there's some type, there's a thing of cumulative effect. When you have, 150,000 leaf blowers or whatever. Honda's stopping making lawnmowers now. No more gas powered mowers.
The one guy from the CIO or whatever, he's like,
I don't know, is there grass in Nevada, Alan? It's not much.
something like John McCain. You did.
Toro and Snapper always made a quality mower, yeah. With the little Tecumseh engines.
The guys from Russia too, they're from the same town.
I saw a 1911 Indian and a 1928 Knucklehead. Really cool bikes. They didn't idle too well, but they were pretty damn cool. Can you imagine? I wouldn't even know what a 1911 Indian goes for now. I mean, you talk about mucho dinero. That's the era when motorcycle just spelled death. Oh, that's pretty cool. 45 flathead for, yeah, that's pretty good. But the Indian is something, Indian is a whole nother, in terms of collectability and stuff. Problem is there's not a real good remanufacturer market for it, so everything's got to be like 3D printed and stuff. When are you going to get a trike? Trike is for people like Shay and Ricky.
There was a time that you could steal a man's horse.
I'm too scared on a bike. Try back in 2000, the first time I went, maybe the second time I went down to Boston Janet's. And the boss had his Harley, which unfortunately he sold. Beautiful Harley. And he put me on that thing one time, and I said, that's the first and last time I'm ever going to be on a motorcycle. Because he had to do 90 miles an hour up the on-ramp. Mm-hmm. I know. Non-eventful, Emily. No. I don't like a tribe because I don't feel like I'm in control. Right? Right? And I never like it when when I'm not behind the wheel. I just don't have the confidence. Don't lean, don't do this, don't do that. Oh, I couldn't wait to get off. If we were on I-80, I don't know how Janet sustained a ride from Fairfield all the way up to Reno and back again, like 180 miles each way or something. Forget that. Forget that. Oh, he wound that thing out. But he sold it now. I never thought he would sell his Harley. And I think he got a very, very good price for it. Very good price. If you were the Wagner boss, would you be taking any? Tribe, you're not going to believe this. A month ago on my chat, I said this guy's days are numbered. Prezagov or whatever he is. I said, this guy's not going to be around long. Are you kidding me? This shall not stand. I knew that they got in there and fiddled with that plane, and that was the end of it. I knew for a fact that guy was going to be a goner because he caused Putin to lose face. And we all know that the whole Russian thing has been a fiasco anyway. No plane rides, no food. You know, have somebody go out and check under your car with mirrors and right. You knew this guy was going to be killed. Yeah, it's what we call they take care of things in a very ham-fisted way, but what do they care? Even if it's traced back to him, so what, right? All that fast. I don't. People don't buy Harleys for speed, though, Alan. They buy them for the suspension and the ride. You got a ton of others taken with them, but who cares, Tom Space? It's all in the name of love. All in the wonderful game, that we know. No, from 18th story in the death is right. Something like that. But that was about the most predictable. That was about the most predictable thing in I knew that guy's day. He probably knew himself. No, they don't care about collateral damage, and they don't care about reputation either. Who really in the world is allied with Russia? Certainly not China anymore. Maybe Kim Jong-il and his weird-looking sister. Doesn't matter, William, whether it was shot down or taken down or bombed out of the sky, same diff. Here's when nobody died of anything but cornhole or cold. Yep. I knew that guy was going to be a goner. You could work out mathematically the odds that would be the plane. Right. That would be the guy. That would be the plane. That would be the death. Of course, they could have done it in a car too, but that's a little more, right? That's a little more logistics problem. That's all right. Tribe's used to it. Let me start my dinner. Tribe don't care. Oh. Still got that oil. That should keep good. I'm gonna go get my stuff ready.
Alexa, help me reorder vitamin something.
Oh, he said the only outlet that was ever surprised by that news was CNN at the plane. Right. That's it.
anti-war protest CCTV. That was an election. All the
You know, the real tragedy is that the Wagner group was about the only group that even knew what the hell they were doing. Right? But Russia has a history of taking out their own. So. From all the way back in Napoleonic days, they didn't care. Right. Yeah, 10 for 1 is a good trade-off. Right. All right, we got the update is done. We got our food down for the night. Tribe, I'm surprised Shay and Ricky haven't been live in a few days. Boo 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 doo. I'm trying to figure out how many different homes they bought over the years. Let's see, what do we got here? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-do, ba-do. Been a lot of different houses. You know, the house I really liked was the one that they had on Mariner, the first one they had in Florida. I thought, you know, that's a pretty righteous house there. Thought that's a pretty nice house.
The only thing I don't want to settle is I don't want to
All right, man, I'm hungry tonight. Hey, Peach, how you doing? How's it going? Got dinner down. Let's see what's going on in the news. I'm just having noodles tonight. I've been pretty fancy the last couple nights, so I'm gonna crank it down a little bit tonight. Tomorrow night's gonna be Tomorrow night is going to be chicken in a can cacciatore, which should be pretty amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. That's gonna be challenging. Let's see what's going on around the world tonight. Emily, I just suggest you put detransitioning into YouTube search. You'll see dozens and dozens and dozens of detransitioning channels. Let's see. Not much tonight. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't want trending. That's the problem. All of a sudden, this stuff looked really weird. Is tonight debate night? Is that what's going on? Yeah, tonight's debate night. That's why. That's where everybody is tonight. Kelly, you don't have to apologize, honey. You got a life. I kind of figured since you weren't cackling about the Blue Jays, I kind of figured they probably had a rough. It's live with Shay and Ricky, I think it is. That's okay, Kelly. I'm just pulling your leg, sweetie. I'm trying to put a smile on your face. Because I love you, babe. Even though you hate my Orioles.
Watch this one thing. This guy said he had already.
I don't hold anything against you. I'm a good winner. I'm a good loser.
So we got this weird. So it's really weird because guys do know what.
It wasn't a very interesting night there because it's the wrong season, right? It's the wrong season. I forgot tonight was the big Republican debate.
Mom Crow, come say hello. Oh, Mom Crow, I'm so happy to see you.
It's like, holy smokes, where is everybody tonight? So I don't know how that thing turned out. I have no idea. Yeah, it wasn't too much of a cemetery. You know, it was, I got bitten up a little bit over there. It's really the wrong time of year to go. August is not a good time to go. We won't be back there until October.
The other main area, it just shows like Santa Rosa. This one it shows all the way.
We won't be back for a while. Okay, we gotta get dinner tonight. We gotta mix a little bit of Old Bay. Let's do a video. People never tire of these videos. They could see the same one 10 times. All right. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight? How about a really nice spicy Korean shrimp noodle? Please like and subscribe. Always good stuff going on the Rancho. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Hey, Laura. No, I'm not going to discuss it here. I have plenty of videos up on it. Has anyone heard Coca-Cola cake? I have heard of a Coca-Cola cake. I have heard of that before. Yeah, I'm not that crazy about I'm not that crazy about Coca-Cola to make a cake. I'd much rather have red velvet with cream cheese icing or something on it. That would be much more up to my liking. What do you know? I don't have any cats around tonight. Wait till the smell starts to get out in the neighborhood. Wait till the smell starts getting out of there. We'll see, Tiger. It was too hot today. Thank you, Laura. Too hot. I haven't done a dedicated video on it. I've only done my live streams discussing it. I've not been making any videos lately. I've been concentrating on book writing, and it turns out it's a chocolate cake. What, the Coca-Cola cake? Or is it no bladder cancer? Well, holy hell, honey. How old are you? You're too young to have bladder cancer. Anyway, I'm glad, but I'm not glad. I'm unhappy you have the overactive bladder, but I'm happy you don't have cancer. Does that make sense? We need Feisty Kelly, right? The rabid sports fan in here who's happy. So you get on medication and maybe you're stopped peeing 4 times a night. It is kind of unusual for women, but I'm happy. Old Bay. Steamed shrimp with Old Bay. Oh. I drink a lot of fluids, Laura. But I never thought Kelly had cancer. Some people, I mean, I would like to see what Kelly drinks in a day. I would like to see what Kelly eats in a day. I'd like to have the whole idea on, I'd like to work up a whole profile on what she eats in a day. Blood in the urine. Oh, wow, you never talked about blood in the urine before. You have some type of irritant in the urethra, which has probably restricted your urine flow. Oh, you want to learn how to use them? There's no forks in China. All right. I found that day one. Right? You have a spoon and you have these. And if you want to eat, you better figure it out. You better figure it out. Oh, Emily, they, them for sure. My grandma had bladder cancer. Surgery. Oh, that's good. Bobby had prostate cancer, but oh, here comes the spice. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Yeah, Emily, just please call me they, them. That'll be good. Hmm. Yeah, we'll be doing some. We'll be doing that. Well, we'll see how Kelly works out. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Nicole? What's going on, honey? Good to see you. I asked somebody, could you draw a picture of they, them? They're like, push the paper away. I mean, if you can't rationally put it down on a piece of paper, then sorry. Right? All I did was just to irritate somebody. I didn't mean to irritate you or confuse you. Let me call you sweetheart, they, them, and you. Hello, Cheryl. Yeah, I never knew that. You ever read online side effects for medication? Nah, I don't do it. I trust my doctors and my pharmacists. Pharmacists' responsibilities to check for interactions. Yeah, that was the bowl set I got in the. That's the bowl set I got at the thrift store, and then somebody set the thrift store on fire like 3 months ago. Cemetery was not cool tonight. It's too hot tonight. It's too buggy. It's, there's probably too many snakes around. We got to wait till October. Wrong season. And in wintertime, we get a much better signal. In summertime, in hot weather, our signal is just crap. Just crap. Do 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 do. Plus, I put my finger in some kind of joy juice. It was seeping up through by this one grave. I don't know what the heck it was. I have no idea what it was. It was crazy. I'm sorry you broke up with your boyfriend, honey. I imagine it will be, you'll have another one in very short order. Who knew special needs could be so dramatic? This is the 1.5 quart bowl. I have a 1 quart and a 2 quart and a 1.5. What does they say? Do a ghost town video. Hey, good night, Jeffrey. I'm kind of scared to go to Oakland. Back in 2016-17, when I went week after week after week, walked every foot of International Boulevard all the way up to San Leandro. Oh. Now it's like, now you're really taking your life in your hands. I could literally start at Lake Merritt and work my way all the way to San Leandro. Yeah, I had some run-ins. I got pinned in a back alley by some guy that let me know that it was Cambodian territory and I shouldn't be there. You know, I had some run-ins with the people on 68th Street and some other stuff, but by and large, I didn't fear for my life. But there ain't no cops. Come up for error. Open it all closed. It's a ghost town. Yeah, I know. They used to have Yoshis down there on the. Yoshi's used to be a very great poetry and music venue. I don't know if any of you even remember Yoshi's. Do, 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 do. They had like Yoshi's Comedy Club and all that. Now I'd be kind of afraid to go down there. Because now when you're swinging a camera around, there's nothing to restrain these people anymore. I have O negative blood and mosquitoes love me. I sent the boss a video of a. I just sent the 1911. No, he didn't care. The 1928 flathead. Now that was a cool bike. It idled like a pig, but it was really cool looking. But that 1911 Indian is something special. The boss would say, "Oh, that's a lady's bike." That's a lady's bike. It's too hot. Even the cats haven't come out tonight. Too hot. I don't know what that means, boss. Come up for air. Right. But I am enjoying the Old Bay tonight.
Do you have moon, ice water, 420 friendly, right? The moon smoke Starbucks.
Hi, Monica. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So the cemetery was kind of a non-event tonight. Sun angles were bad. It's not the same as being there in fall in October or something when it's really spooky and just crazy in there. My favorite YouTube short this week. A guy had a leaf blower at the. He had a leaf blower in the Lowe's, and he he turned it on in the aisle and blasted these people. They're like, JC. I sent it to the boss, but you never get a reaction from him.
Starbucks sponsors and Starbucks. I mean, I get sponsored at Starbucks. You gotta bring your own coffee. So Outlaw Drunk, you gotta bring Starbucks coffee.
Man, it is good. It is hot tonight. It is unrelenting tonight.
A lot of times it's just pure.
Thank you, Hiss. I hope Shemai's better. Shemai wasn't feeling well, and she's on vacation. She's on holiday. DEET is like an insecticide, you understand? Soak your feet in ice water. I'm all right. Are you running your air conditioner tonight? No, I don't think it was a fireball. Yeah, DEET is like an insect repellent, isn't it? Having a martini, it's very, very crisp out tonight. Not a breeze blowing, and pretty soon these mosquitoes are going to be going nuts out here. Yeah, cutters were one of the only things that worked up in Maine when they were really bad was cutter. They had some local thing called woodsman or something. It was like pine tar. I came back from that trip, it was like I had smallpox or something. Whew. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a quiet night. I guess a lot of people were tuned into the Republican shindig tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out this evening before I get bit up out here. So if you've not hit the thumbs up button, please take a second to do so. I want to thank my great moderators for everything you do. I mean, it's mainly Ronnie tonight. Thank you, Ronnie. Had Cheryl coming in a little later, which I appreciate too. We had Scottish Saren in here a little earlier. I saw Jen on other chats the last couple days, so I guess she's through over here. So I went ahead and pulled that wrench, and also my girl in OKC. So anyway, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the chat and for taking time to hit the thumbs up. I will see you, Kelly. I hope. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Cheryl. I'm appreciative you're here. You're a working gal. I get it. So just trust and believe. I'm appreciative of any minute that you spend in here. People love to see you. You're a part of the show. So good night, everybody.
That's it.